I, a tender young maid, have been courted by many of all sorts and trades, if ever was any. A spruce haberdasher first spoke
This
of me
episode
fair,
of Ladies
but I would
Unlaced,
have nothing to
sponsored
do
by
with small
The
ware.
Art of
My
Helena
theme
Dominic,
is mine,
original
oh,
artwork for the pagan and poly communities. Dare by Melissa Lee, a collection of otherworldly short stories now available for purchase on Kindle, and an anonymous art lover. Now presenting your ladies of Chaste Treasure.
That's us! Hello!
Hello,
everybody. Hello, how are we doing this evening?
Oh, I hope we're doing well. I know I am. I've got a little bit of spring fever going on.
Damn.
For those who don't know, I'm Lady Arabella.
I'm Agnes.
I am Lady Margaret.
And we are Chaste Treasure. It's wonderful to be here with you. Oh, you missed it. Hello,
It's fine.
Starting up strong already. It's going to be very fun. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a good night.
I mean, listen, spring has sprung. It is warm outside. I saw the sunshine for the first time in like months.
Oh gosh, it was so good to get some of that D, let me tell you.
Oh,
everybody needs a little D.
It has been too long without it, truly.
A little D. I mean, I like a lot of D.
You know, the size does matter, the amount of D that you get.
It does. Hey, seasonal affective disorder is real. All right.
This is true. This is
and
true.
there's only one cure.
Hello,
You're
Dan.
Oh, all right. So,
Looks like Margaret. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe we are.
Agnes is not in the building.
See, you cannot say that Lady Arabella and Lady Margaret are the same person because you've now seen us in the same place at the same time.
It's very true.
Exactly.
You know? We're just chilling, you know.
So, ladies,
yes.
Is there anything new and exciting going on in your life now that spring has sprung?
Anything new and exciting? Well, I would like to say that I am now fully vaccinated.
Ooh!
Yeah, I got the Fauci ouchie, that's for sure.
Ooh!
I love that, the Fauci ouchie.
I saw that and I was like, whoever came up with that, they're brilliant. Like,
hello, Anthony!
Hi. Hello. So I will not be getting the plague from what I know.
Good.
Yeah,
I am getting
good.
I am getting my daily barber surgeon visit tomorrow. So
Ooh.
That indeed.
It's always good to get some leeches, you know, keeps the complexion up nice.
Very much. Yes. I actually get my second dose of the vaccine tomorrow. So very excited.
All right, listen, take the next day out because like you're gonna get some chills.
Ooh. I'm not excited about that at all. But would be excited to, you know, get those antibodies.
Look, even if you don't, just like have a friendly admirer come over, rub your feet, feed your bonbons. It's a great excuse. Like,
exactly.
I feel poor. I feel so down and feeling icky. You have to come in and absolutely take care of me because I'm.
Oh yes, it's an excuse to get pampered. Any excuse to get pampered is good. Oh, congratulations, Dan!
Oh, very nice.
Hey, oh, this is so exciting. Everybody,
I love
night. Absolutely.
See, I love knowing that everyone's gotten a little prick lately. It's been great.
Absolutely. Just a little one, couple of times, you know.
Arsenic in small doses. Everything has a dosage amount, and in small doses, yes.
It can be very effective.
In large doses, it can be effective for lovers you don't want around anymore.
That's very true.
What was that? What happened?
I didn't hear anything.
I mean, I do have to say that the gentleman that administered my prick was quite lovely. He was just very easy on the eyes, if I do say so.
But if you're going to have a prick stuck in you, it's good to have a very good-looking one.
Very true. I mean, I feel like I might have made him blush once or twice.
Excellent.
I can't help
it. YouTube, and finally let me know this episode started 5 minutes later. You haven't missed much yet. We're just getting started. So
very true. I mean, sometimes you just got
Oh, yay! I'm glad that you're able to join us live as well.
Yay!
Welcome. Huzzah, indeed. We love to see you out and about as much as you can these days, virtually.
Now, you may notice the little scrolly scroll at the bottom. Today's show, a portion of our tips will be donated to the Asian Americans Advancing Justice. So please feel free if you'd like to put some tips in our virtual boxes. We are going to be using these tips to help out people in our community that need it.
Yep, which is, I think, very important and lovely. So, yeah.
We always love to help.
All right, but Lady Margaret, you never answered. Or have you done anything new and interesting?
New and exciting. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Dungeons and Dragons lately because I'm very much a nerd. And I'm actually in a I don't know what we would call this. A podcast. I guess you like cast the pod out and it tells the story. It is going to be called the General Adventuring Company, and I'm very excited about it. We launch at the end of April, so
Okay.
I've spent a lot of time, in front of my fairy box, talking to people all over the country and playing weird games. It has been delightful.
Tell me
Lady
about
Margaret, people.
So we have been doing a short mini campaign to make sure that we get to know each other because we're all strangers, of course, which has been a great part of all of this pandemonium stuff. But my character was named Winera Eramin, and she was a high elf Circle of the Stars druid, and she's fantastic. She got a happy ending at the end of the campaign, and I'm delighted for her.
Yay! Oh, that's so exciting.
I took that 2 ways, but that's all right.
You are correct in both ways, actually.
Ooh, goody.
Good for her.
Yes.
I actually just started a new D&D campaign as well, which is exciting.
Wait, tell me about your character then.
So we're doing Curse of Strahd.
Yeah. Very sexy Strahd.
Lady Arabella does have a pet dragon. Real quick interjection.
I would, if I could, I would pet your dragon all day long. It's so cute.
I can reach over in the same room and pet your dragon.
Yeah, I know. Wait.
Yeah, work that one this way.
But yeah, my character is she's a half tiefling, half human fighter.
Nice.
And she's a cook, so she's like a part of the guild, and she fights right now with a rolling pin and a cast iron skillet.
Love it.
And her name is Mrs. Margaret McLeod.
She's an excellent name.
Right,
Very excellent. Mm-hmm.
So far, we've only dealt with a couple of werewolves, and she's bashed them on the head quite rousingly. Which is
I love it.
I love her already.
My recent character is a bard because I had to. Their name is Pandemonium, and they are the master of mayhem, mystery, and music. And they have so far managed to derail the campaign multiple times by making sure that they've solved every encounter with dance and song instead of actually fighting anybody.
I love that. That is
this is all that I care about. This is excellent. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's fantastic. To answer your question, Fraulein, she is a bit immortal. She is from the Highlands.
Yes.
Good.
McLeod.
There can be only one.
Oh, just wait. You have no idea.
Ooh, Margaret, you'll be making your in-person fair debut soon.
Oh, yes, I will. I'm very excited. Oh.
That is so exciting. Where are you going to be?
I am going to be in Missouri, I believe.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
Oh my
we get
goodness.
to make your in-person cherry. I'm so happy.
I have been waiting for a year for this. I am so excited. The anticipation was going to kill me.
It's always exciting when you get to break in a new treasure.
I mean, yay!
It will be an adventure, and I'm very excited.
Oh, it's always an adventure with these ladies.
Always. You never know what's going to happen. It's true.
No. Oh, gosh. There are stories. There are many stories. Some of them involve horseshoe crabs mating in a bay while we decided to go swimming in it. Yes.
I mean, listen, That is not the worst way to get crabs.
Yes,
Oh,
true.
oh yeah. Who's going to be singing with you, Lady
Oh
Margaret?
my goodness. I will be with Lady Katya. And it's oh my goodness. I do not know the lady. I have never met. I haven't met a lot of people in this group quite yet because I'm so new, and also the pandemonium and whatnot. And I do not remember her name right now, but she seems very lovely. She has two very beautiful cats. I already know that much.
Oh, that's the most important thing.
I know who it is by their cats, but I can't think of it.
They are two beautiful, like pure white cats, and they look like twins of each other.
I'm not sure if I
Lady
know.
Marion, there we go.
Marion.
I was thinking that it was that, but I didn't want to say the wrong one, and which is going to be awkward anyway. But listen, we go with it.
Listen, we have so many names that we scroll through with all of our lovers. Sometimes you mix them up. It happens.
Absolutely.
Listen, it happens. But I'm very excited. It is going to be a delight. I've sung with Lady Katya once before, and it is chef's kiss.
Oh, absolutely. I was with Lady Katya in Louisiana before,
yes!
And she's just fantastic. And I stan, as the kids these days say,
as the youth say.
Random bit of information about horseshoe crabs because I love random knowledge. Ooh. Did you know that their blood is basically magical and we use it for a whole bunch of medications?
No.
And they're actually, they've had a problem with the scare of them maybe becoming endangered or extinct because of how often we harvest them for their magical blood. And it's blue. Yes,
blue. Oh my goodness.
So they're royal.
Wow.
They are. And that's why their blood is so good for making all sorts of medications, including vaccines.
Ooh,
we have yet to synthesize a compound that works as well as their blood. So horseshoe crabs are important. Don't hurt horseshoe crabs. Make sure that even if you're walking in a bay full of them mating on each other's backs, which is really awkward, that you don't hurt them. Yeah, save the horseshoe crabs.
Good to know. I absolutely love little bits of tidbits. Hello.
Titty bits? What?
Little
Titty
bits.
Yes, actually. The best kind of bits.
They are. They really are.
Magic Crab Blood would be a great band name. Yes, that is the name of my cover band, actually.
Oh, what kind of music? I feel like that's like...
We cover Chase Treasure songs.
You know? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Of course, naturally.
I'm feeling like synth metal. Like...
Ooh, yes. Ooh,
so
yes.
We do acoustics of synth metal.
Yes.
So that way,
yes.
somebody singing the actual instrumental. That's what they sing in the background. It's wonderful. There's a whole large group of
the
us.
whole thing. I am 100% here for it.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. So.
I always like to ask, actually, do you have any stories from your beginnings with Chase Treasure that you think are particularly funny or particularly saucy or salty, perhaps? I don't know, spicy? I take spicy. All different flavors of story I will take.
Never have I ever waded through horseshoe crabs. That's great. Take a drink.
Cheers. Why are we drinking?
Wait,
I don't need an excuse, by the way.
Are you drinking if you did or didn't? I don't remember, actually. I did, so.
You drink if you do the thing.
I
think.
Oh, I broke the rules.
She drank anyway. It's all...
I mean, we'll balance this out. I will drink too. It would be great.
So, to answer your question, I'm trying to think about my beginnings with Chase Treasure. I did the Florida show in 2018. 2018? Oh, I can't remember. Time does not matter. Reality doesn't exist. Who knows?
You're correct.
I'm trying to think of any fun stories besides the fact that I often do headstands backstage. And I had one costume at Florida where I could do a headstand successfully. And what would happen is I would go up and my skirts would fall, including my hoop, would fall around me. So it looked like a weird upside down toadstool.
I can imagine this. It's great.
Oh yeah, it was like my legs were up here. It was just like, or maybe like what's that? Oh, you're the scientist. It's the
I know what you're talking about. It's graduated cylinder or
it's
something
not a
like that?
beaker, it's like a flask. Not a flask. It's like the
Kind of like the Erlenmeyer flask, where it's skinny at the top and wide at the bottom. Oh, I don't have one next to me. They're all in another room right now. Darn it. I prefer the saucy and spicy. I missed that one. I am sorry. I prefer the saucy and spicy stories over the funny ones. Oh, well, I have a saucy and spicy story. My first year performing at the Pittsburgh Renaissance Fair, I was with Lady Morgan and Lady Lucrezia. Well, we met a very handsome pirate man who decided that he wanted a challenge of lifting both myself and Lady Lucrezia up on his arms while we were wearing our full hoop skirts. And we're sitting there going, yes, absolutely, yes. So we sit on his arms and he stands up and lifts us into the air with his bulging muscles. And we're like, this is the hottest moment we've ever had. We're good. We're good right here, drip right now. Speaking of dripping, we have a song that we should do. I'm not sure how to segue.
The segue was perfect. I loved it.
Beautiful. Lovely.
Let's see. What song do you think we should do with that segue, lady? How about we did Scotsman. We're talking about handsome men.
Scotsman. Oh, yeah.
Ripping over handsome men. Let's do Scotsman.
Excellent.
Well, a Scotsman clad in kilt left a bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he walked that he drunk more than his share. He fumbled round until he could no longer keep his feet, then he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring ding diddly-i-o, ring di diddly-i-o, he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. About that time 3 young and lovely ladies happened by, and one said to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "See yon sleeping Scotsman, so strong and handsome built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath their kilt." Ring ding diddly-i-o, ring di diddly-i-o, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath their kilts. They crept up on that sleeping Scotsman quiet as can be, and lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see. And there behold for them to view beneath his Scottish skirt, 'twas nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. Ring ding diddly-i-o, ring di diddly-i-o, 'twas nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. They marveled for a moment. Then one said, "We must be gone. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along." As a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. Around the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. Ring ding diddly-i-o, ring di diddly-i-o, around the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. The Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled towards the trees. Behind a bush he lifts his kilt and gawks at what he sees. And in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, "Oh lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize." Ring ding diddly-i-o, ring di diddly-i-o, oh lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize.
You're number one. You're number one.
I mean, the Scots always know how to come in number one. Caber tossing, am I right? Whole new meaning.
That cable tossing, though. Ooh.
Right, listen, we have the best sporting events.
You really do.
Look,
I can't.
huge, big dudes in kilts with ripply muscles just throwing logs and other large objects.
I mean, it really doesn't get much more exciting than that.
It really does.
You're absolutely correct. What else could you want?
Real quick, thank you to our sponsor, the Art of Helena Dominic of the, Pagans and Polly. Yes, I believe so. Pagan and Polly art, which is wonderful. I actually love that. And speaking of flasks from earlier.
Oh, yay! Oh, that's right. That's exactly what I look like.
And I don't know. That segued because I saw the shark teeth and I was like, oh, pagan, shark teeth, bones, and then flasks. That's how my brain works.
Oh, what?
What Chase Treasure song would you cover as a metal cover?
Swallow.
Yes! Yes! Yes,
Like,
or Captain's Wife. Captain's Wife would be a good metal cover.
yeah.
Yes.
Steaming all around the world, steaming
Oh man.
Oh, Queen of France.
That
How?
would also be very good. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
as someone who sings the main parts of Queen of France, it might kill the lead singer. It can be done, or
Can
only
be done.
once.
Oh my god. Oh, a metal version of Loch Lomond.
Oh, that would be
Ooh.
interesting. I would want to do it similarly to how Disturbed did The Sound of Silence.
Ooh,
Where
yes,
it's
yes,
metal,
yes.
but it's slow metal.
Oh, you're right though, but Battle Raven is already metal. Like,
It really is, yes.
like
I mean, you could probably like mosh to Battle Ravens.
oh,
Probably.
absolutely. I mean,
We
now,
have
like,
moshed the Battle Raven, I think, when we've had the whole group doing it. We're all sitting there
oh,
like,
right, where you just get
That is
really into it.
Lady Margaret's about to be in for a long night with all the Chase Treasure they're about to tell.
I do like a good long night, let me tell you.
We like a lot of long things here.
It's true.
Like Cabers.
Yes, exactly. Clearly, Black Agnes needs a metal cover. Yes, it does.
Ooh.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
right.
should do an entire metal album.
Oh, we
I'm
should.
sure Lady Morgan would absolutely be down for that.
Let's like get her on the horn. Let's do it.
Let's-
Send a raven or whatever.
We'll send all the ravens.
All the
That's a
ravens. I mean, we'll have them in the background as well. Like.
If you ladies could live in any time period and be part of the royal status, which time period would you choose?
Oh, the 1800s for sure, because I love that kind of like Jane Austen kind of like thing.
Did you watch Bridgerton?
Bridgerton. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. I simply oh my.
Excuse me. Sorry, I went somewhere else for a moment.
I understand. Yes.
I would probably choose like ancient Greece
Ooh. Okay.
or like ancient Rome because the idea of just like lounging all the time, eating grapes and drinking wine just sounds like a delight to me. And you basically get to wear your jammies all the time. So, I mean, I don't see how that's a bad
Very
thing.
true.
That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I might choose. I was actually debating between either Greece or Egyptian times because
Ooh, okay.
be like Cleopatra,
Hmm.
lounging and being sexy.
Then you could go to the Library of Alexandria,
Yes.
which I'm still mad about.
Mm.
So
Forever mad. Forever mad.
Forever mad.
Yes. My goodness.
The amount of salt that I have about that would fill an ocean.
Just
I don't know. So there sometimes there's no filter. Random words will come out the face, and I'm not sure what they mean. They just happen.
I mean, at least they're words. I just make sounds.
but
half
what
time-
are words other than just sounds, though?
That's true.
This
But
is
even when
true.
I do say words, people don't understand what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's a
Oh, what
problem.
was that? I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
That's fine. Don't worry about that.
Oh goodness.
Should we play a game?
Oh.
Ooh,
I'm
what
always
type
down
of
for a
game
game.
do you have in mind?
So I was thinking that we could let our lovely fans help us play, and we already kind of started it with a Never Have I Ever. I was just
Oh.
figuring, why not?
Why not keep that up? Yes.
Absolutely.
I like this idea.
If you tip us enough, we might really, really reveal some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Sorry.
I want an idea.
It's fine. All right, so wait, is like we put a finger up, right? Or we put a finger down?
We could certainly do that, or do we want to make it a drinking game?
Oh, okay, you're right. Drinking game is
I mean,
better.
I'm okay with either. This is up to the group. Oh, okay.
I'm always game for drinking.
All right,
Excellent. All right.
let's do it.
All right.
So does anybody have a Never Have I Ever for us?
Trust me, you can put something weird. I'm sure one of us has done it.
It's true.
Absolutely.
It's probably me.
All right, how about would you like to start us off, Lady Arabella?
Sure, I will start us off. Never have I ever God, why am I blanking all of a sudden? Never have I ever made love in the rain during a thunderstorm.
Listen, good for you.
Who's
Props.
next?
Props.
It was actually really exciting. It was really interesting.
Oh.
Hearing the thunder and lightning above. The afterwards kind of sucked because I was wet and cold, but the
Yes.
during was exciting because it was
That's
exhilarating.
nice.
You had the rain, you had the big crashing booms, and it was slightly scary but slightly erotic at the same time. It was interesting.
Like, what? Do you mind me asking what season was this?
It was like spring, late spring, early
Oh,
summer,
okay,
right?
Okay,
before the storm.
okay. That's acceptable.
Yes.
I'm like thinking like winter time would be.
Oh no, not a winter thunderstorm. No.
Could be
It was probably maybe like
very cold.
65 degrees, but I'm a lizard person, so if it's below 70, I'm freezing to death.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Lizard
every day when
person.
I go, I have to they take my temperature, and it's always like 95 degrees, and I'm like, oh, I'm a reptile today. Great.
I've
Very
gotten
cold blood.
Low, and they're like, why is it low? Suggestions for Never Have I Ever will be taken with priority to those fans who send tips. There you go.
Mhm.
Wonderful. Wow.
All right, so is it my turn then?
Sure.
Let me see.
Hard when you're on the spot, isn't it?
It is. It really is. I feel like I'm boring. I mean, I'm not very spicy. I'm more funny than anything else. Let's see. Never have I ever fallen off a stage. Stories, details.
Yes, well, I have a cousin who is who goes to the Pittsburgh Grand Fair, and there's a pirate there. It's very lovely, greatest pirate story never told. In this cousin, in one of her first runs with that I was, and I got to watch, because this got complicated. But anyway, so there was one time actually when I was doing this other show. It was very early on in the run, and I was very panicked about a lot of things because I am a person with a lot of anxiety about a lot of things. And there's this prop that's they have like a wooden dowel at the bottom of a pirate flag a Union Jack that you throw over the top of like one of the pirate chests. And the dowel is there to make sure it's weighted, and it like goes very nice and pretty. And during the show, I skipped a couple of like prop cues ahead. And I accidentally was like struggling to get this all back in the case, and I bopped myself in the eye with the end of the dowel, which I was like, oh no, I'm fine, I will just keep going. And then I go up to
go in that hole, honey.
exactly. This
hole.
is true, because then I felt something drip down my cheek, and I'm like, uh-oh. And then I go over and I look at my other pirate friend, and he goes, oh, and I'm like, uh-oh. And I just, smeared everything down my face. And then another pirate went and got me a Band-Aid at the end of the show, and I finished that show, but in the last number, because we throw a lot of water and all that stuff, and I slipped and I fell at the end, and I landed off the stage. And it was very fun. A lot of people were like, are you okay? What is going on? And I'm like, listen, I am a professional. I am doing it. So, and listen, I have a fun pirate scar from it now. And like sometimes you just fall off a stage. It's fine.
I fell under a stage.
Ooh,
interesting.
Yeah. It was at Louisiana, and it was a bit uneven, and I don't remember at all what I was doing. Oh no, I was going into the splits because, like you do,
as you do.
And I went into the splits, but I didn't see where I was, and I went right into the hole of the.
Oh no!
Well, I think we have one.
Never have I ever gone streaking.
Does accidentally count?
More than once.
I think accidentally might count. Accidentally might count.
Wait, do I drink for every time I've gone?
You might not want to do that for your own health reasons.
There, I'll put that over there.
There you go.
One of them I
Amazing.
got naked in a fountain.
Ooh, that actually sounds kind of fun.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Oh
Oh no.
Well, the bottom of it was really slippery, and I
Oh,
got in, and my feet literally went whoop, right, and I just went. It probably looked like a comedy routine where I jumped in and just my feet went up, my whole body went up, and I just went.
So I think what we've learned here today is that when things are slippery, chase treasures end up on their backs.
yes,
Every time.
absolutely.
Always every time.
Every time. Oh.
With that bill. Let's see. I suppose it is my turn now. Never have I ever ripped my pants in public.
You just want to get me drunk. That's what's happening. That's all that's happening. I said, if it's weird, it's probably happened to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes for good stories, right?
This is true. I would say that life is just an accumulation of stories, and I have many of them.
You're absolutely true. That's it.
One of these days, I'm going to write them all down and do like a one-woman show.
Do it.
I keep
The
saying that.
Agnes show.
The Agnes show, yes.
Oh, you absolutely should. You should.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely true. I'm trying to think of.
So I've got one.
Ooh, okay.
Never have I ever been in a giant pile of puppies.
I wish I would. Oh.
And
that
you all
makes me
have a life
so
goal to
sad.
achieve. I love
Right.
my life goal. You
Right.
must have taken this goal.
Done. I didn't know that I needed to put something on my bucket list, but apparently I do. So
Yes.
I'm gonna write that up.
Oh man.
All right, I think we should probably start another song.
Oh, that sounds like a really good idea. Since we've talked a lot about slipping and falling, why don't we do? I don't know where this is going with this either. But you were in a fountain. Fountains are wet. Things that are also wet, but they're also yummy and they're also salty, is caviar.
Ooh,
Caviar,
excellent.
indeed.
It's the best segue ever.
Yes. Don't we all approve of sweaty, dripping Scotsman
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's like caviar.
with caviar?
Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I give caviar to my DM. Didn't want this campaign to be short-lived. He asked me to roll D20, then I came first in initiative.
Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish. I gave caviar to Agnes. I thought, hey, what could go wrong? Then things started going crazy. It was Agatha all along. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
Highlander once had my caviar. It was quite a lot of fun. After eating all my caviar, he said there can be only one.
Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish. That's why caviar's a very rare dish. Olay!
I love our nerdiness. We are a group of nerds, and it's
So good.
That was the literal most like nerdy caviar I think I've ever heard in my entire life, and I've heard some nerdy caviars.
Listen, I was afraid that my joke was going to be like a little too niche, but I'm very happy that it was not.
Not at all.
Also, thank you to our sponsor, Anonymous Art Lover, who is grateful for this confluence of talent and beauty. Oh, we're pretty. We are art.
We are works of art indeed.
Yay! Thank you, Isabella. I'm glad you enjoyed those verses. I was highly entertained by them as well. I love our nerdy ladies. It's so much fun when you've got a bunch of nerds in the same spot.
I mean, listen, why be normal when you can be weird? Weird is so much more like you could be a nerd or you could be boring.
Yeah, basically.
Listen, it's true. You get to have a personality whenever you're nerdy. So,
And
if you like our nerdy side, you can always buy a personalized verse.
ooh,
Definitely check down there at the scrolly bar. It gives you all the information you need for personalized verses. We will write you a nerdy one if you'd like it.
Yeah.
it's true.
Nerdy, dirty, and full of fun.
Ooh,
Oh, yes.
nerdy, flirty.
Nerd is overrated.
Nerdy,
I
flirty,
agree.
and dirty.
Nerd herd! Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's about Bridgerton.
I love it. I'm excited.
I love Bridgerton. That was so good. Oh my god. Ugh.
Weird should be the new normal, but you would be surprised how many normal people actually don't experience weird. As a person who's going back to academia, I find a lot of interesting younger students who are kind of confused and maybe a little bit frightened by me because of my weirdom and nerdiness.
Good.
And it's okay. It's a power trip. When I see the fear in their eyes, I'm like, oh yes.
Get ready for the weird.
Every instance of fear you have makes me grow stronger.
Oh, I love that. Normal is a setting on the dryer. I am absolutely stealing that. 100%.
Yes. I love it. Oh.
Permanent press.
Wow.
Oh, incredible.
That
I
one
like to be
places.
permanently pressed.
Mm.
If you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. I don't know.
I was going to say, at first it sounded sexy, and then it sounded painful.
For Agnes, is there a difference?
That is very true. Very true. You are Scottish, so I'm pretty sure.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could bring a little light into your world.
Oh, excellent.
So do we want to continue our game, or do we want to?
Let us continue.
I like this. Spin cycle.
Amazing.
Spin you right round, baby, right round.
Like a baby, right round, round, round.
Excellent.
Now we've gone jukebox. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
Does
started.
anybody have one for us then?
Oh. Mm.
Hmm.
If I get closer to the camera, will they send things?
Yeah, I know.
we could try it.
Like,
Hello.
I can't actually get that close. I've got all things.
True. I have so many things in front of me right now. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, we really should do like a backstage pass of like what our setups look like, because it is.
That would be so
mess.
fun.
Oh, people might get terrified. There's a lot of stuff around here.
Yeah,
There it is. Backstage
Backstage
pass,
pass.
baby.
that is.
You think we're fun now? Just wait till after the show.
Ooh.
It's very silly.
So, never have I ever played Strip Dungeons and Dragons.
I want to play it now.
See, I actually haven't done this one, but it's an idea that we now have to do.
Strip Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't know how it would work yet, but we could find a way.
Every time you roll for initiative, you have to take some clothes off if you roll under a 10.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, So like, every time you take damage,
Ooh, you take a little bit of
every time you have to like, or every time you take damage, every time you fail a check.
Yes. Oh,
So
absolutely.
like if you get like a 6 on a deception check, you have to take something off.
Ooh, this is a good plan. I like this. I'm writing this down.
The only time you want your dice to be unlucky.
And everyone else's dice to be unlucky.
I'll get out all of my cursed dice and I will be like, all right, here we go.
You finally have a chance to shine.
Watch, they'll start rolling 20s and you'll be like, I hate you.
I know, right?
This is not what I signed up for. Come on.
Not one fully naked. Just
Yes, just straight up, you're done.
not 20, you have to put on like all of the clothes.
You have to go get your winter coat.
Clothing.
Like gloves, socks, hat.
Oh my goodness, like
I
little
love it.
headband.
Little-
Get another mask, and you just keep stacking masks on your
Yeah,
face.
like what?
We've created a monster. I love it.
Your character may be dead, but at least it's a sexy time.
It's true. Oh man.
That's better than a sexy dead character. I actually have a verse about that in one of our next songs coming up. Gosh, why couldn't this be the segue then? I'll have to remember this. I'll have to remember this. Don't
Stick a
ask
pin in
how
it, we'll come back to it.
Do not ask how it correlates yet. You will see. It's weird.
Noted.
Amazing.
Striptease, yeah, I'd love to see makes sense. I bet you would, Kit.
I mean, log that away in like the idea thing. I mean, because we are
Do
we're
a
coming.
play to join Chase Treasure D&D session.
That would
That's
be
actually an
so fun,
interesting
actually.
idea.
Actually would be kind of fun, like a oh, it just left my head. What is the name of that really famous?
Like Critical Role.
Yeah, it could be like a critical role situation.
So funny story. One of our ladies, Catalina, Contessa Catalina, she actually is starting to be a pay-for-play DM.
That
so
is
if you are
excellent.
interested in playing, we might be. This is not official, not confirmed, but some of the ladies have been talking with her about possibly doing a game that would be
That would
a
be
pay-to-play with us game.
So
It's not
that would
confirmed
be
yet.
fantastic.
It's way in the distance for when it's going to happen, but keep an eye on Contessa Catalina's page, and she will let you know when shenanigans are afoot.
And shenanigans are always afoot with Contessa.
I would 100% pay. Oh,
Excellent.
even if there's no stripping, it would be fun. It would be weird, but it would be fun. We should add a
There
D&D.
it
Leon, excellent stuff right
Yeah,
there.
you got
We've
like.
got 3 players right here that
Right
would gladly
here.
do
Who
it.
do we
Where are
put
my
them?
dice? I
Actually?
should have
I was
dice
gonna say,
somewhere.
I'll
around
even
here.
DM if you need a DM because I will sacrifice myself to that role.
You know, it's a hard
You're
job, but
brave.
someone's got to do it.
It's true. Very true.
Yes, join our Patreon because if we do add this, you'll want to be the first to know, and the Patreon members will be the first to know about all of our crazy shenanigans that are happening.
Crazy shenanigans. And like, was there something else?
Tommy says he likes it being at the max level already, so Tommy's a shoe-in already. I'd love to play with you, Tommy. It'd be so much fun. Ask Contessa about GMing without laughing. I don't think that that's possible. Don't think
Impossible.
that's
D&D.
possible.
Hashtag
Yes,
D&D.
amazing.
I can't believe that. Speaking of which, nothing because I have no segue because apparently this is like the show of just talking about whatever. Our 1 year anniversary is coming up.
This is
Oh,
true.
it is. Yes.
Yeah. So our
we're
1 year
doing
anniversary.
the birthday show for Lady Elsa, her birthday extravaganza.
Egg.
And that's going to be on April 9th. Yes.
So yeah, it's the show directly following this one. And it's going to be Lady Elsa's birthday party / eggs.
Extravaganza. It's so hard to say.
Extravaganza.
As if you didn't get enough of our puns already.
Ooh.
There is
And
never enough puns. Never enough puns.
I hear
agree.
secrets about there possibly being guest stars that night, such as
really?
our very own Shakespeare approves Master Shakespeare.
Ooh, very nice.
Shakespeare.
It's
Love
always
it.
good to have the bard.
Always talking about D&D.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bards are
yes.
the best. They are simply
That's
the
another
best.
question.
They really
I would love
are.
to play. I would love to play with Shakespeare one day. It would be amazing.
The storytelling alone.
Yes.
It would be so good. Oh my goodness.
So good. Shakespeare.
Segues are hard. Just talk about random stuff. It's fine. That's literally all I do all day is talk about random stuff.
I want
Hi,
to know
welcome
a segue.
Oh gosh, really? Right,
Well,
I'm not actually surprised. I'm not surprised. I know some stories about you, and I'm not surprised at all.
Nope, you should not be. I actually accidentally crashed it into a light pole.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was like, I'm not graceful. I don't know if you could tell.
Really?
They call me a lady, but it's suspect at best.
It is very very sus. It is fine, but it is a little sus.
Just a little. Well, I couldn't get the speed at first. Like it
that's
was
fair.
difficult to like figure out how to work it. I know they're supposed to be like ridiculously easy to work. Not for me. And so it kind of ran away from me and I crashed into a pool and fell off.
Is the Segway, is this thing with the handlebars and the little like board two-wheel thing?
Yeah, so it's got
Okay,
two wheels on the side and you stand up and you like hold it and it's supposed to just kind of, it's supposed to like go with your weight. Like it's
Okay.
supposed to just like constantly align to where you are standing. Not me though. My center of gravity is on Pluto. Let's talk about it. Like
Oh no! If you remind me of the story that sometimes goes around online where the ship is like, you need to redirect course, and the other person's like, I can't redirect course, you need to redirect course, and the ship's like, we're a battleship, you will redirect course. The other place is like, well, we're a lighthouse, so that's your call. I would just fall splat. Oh,
that's
no.
exactly what happens.
Again, two on their backs. No one's surprised by this.
No one's surprised. I mean, any opportunity really. Hello.
It's for a new segue for Agnes. Yes.
Yeah, or at least get me lessons how to
help Agnes get segue lessons. Oh. I think we all need some segue lessons at this point.
Oh, goodness, we do.
I think they are peak. I think we are doing great.
You sank my battleship. So, funny story. I'm apparently obnoxiously good at battleship. It makes some friends of mine very sad, including my husband, because he will never win against me with that game.
Are you a bit of a destroyer, are you?
He thinks that I am magical and somehow mind read where he put his boats because I'm always like, doot, doot, doot. Oh, there's a boat. And then as soon as I find one, I can find the rest because it's all a pattern. And I'm like, I just need to find where the pattern is and then I can figure it out.
Is it science? Is it magic? You don't know.
Science and magic are pretty much the same thing. It's just magic and science we don't understand.
Who knows?
Oh,
you could be a boat stuck. I think that is the wildest thing.
Look.
It's like affecting 10% of all of the cargo ships in the world right now.
Look, we thought 2021 was going to be better. It's apparently trying really hard to like have a competition with 2020 with weird stuff that happens.
Look, no matter what happens, no matter how badly I mess up, I want someone to make that like an inspirational poster. At least you won't be as bad as the guy who got the barge stuck in the Suez Canal.
You're right.
There's literally nothing I could do in this world that's going to be as bad as that guy.
I mean, listen, he tried his best.
That makes me feel a lot better about a lot of choices I've made in my life. Just say.
It's just how it be. I mean, truly, I feel like 2021 and 2020 are just adding new verses to Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire," and it's just getting continually more, just like more Dadaist, more just wild.
We're getting to the final verse, which is going to be like, you know what? Yes, let's start another fire.
Let's start the fire.
Burn it all down and start
we did start the fire.
Not only did I start the fire, but I added some accelerant at this point.
Yes. Apparently, he traced the shape of a D before getting into the canal. All of those tricky Ds getting people into trouble all the time.
Listen, you have to be very careful with your D. You know?
When your mistake can be seen from space. Oh, no.
If there's anybody who could manage it, it would probably be me.
It's now a bonfire, yes.
It's the whole.
It is now a bonfire, and everything is burning. But
all the time.
It's still burning, and we're kind of okay with it.
Oh, there's another dumpster.
And it's still on fire, and we cannot stop it.
Yeah. Here's to that.
Cheers.
You have now gotten a taste of how our song making progress seems to work all the time. We just start spitting out random things and it happens.
Very true. We are professionals.
Hopefully not everything is burning. Ouch.
Hopefully not everything.
Speaking of, we're coming into spring, so don't forget to start wearing your sunscreen when you go outside. And do go outside, maybe not close to people yet unless you've gotten your barber surgeon little prick happening.
Yeah.
But get some sun. Use the sunscreen, though, because you don't want to get any of the bad D, only the good D.
Only the good D. Nobody wants bad D.
No. It is just disappointing.
Really? Right. Right.
Ladies, speaking of things that are on fire and that are rolling because they are dumpsters and they have wheels on them, maybe. I don't know. They're just going to get more interesting as we go. I've had a lot to drink. This is glass number 2. How about we do our live song? Roll me,
Yeah,
well,
excellent.
it's not Roll Me Over. It's not, no, it's Follow the Band. Why am I saying Roll Me Over? I don't know where I am anymore.
A rolling garbage can, you know.
Rolling.
We are following instructions and therefore are following the band. Just, why do people let me run things? All right, I'm going to start this. My lover is a captain, a captain, a captain, and a very fine captain is he all day long. He gives commands, he gives commands, he gives commands. And at night, he comes home and
What's he do? What's he do?
drinks tea. Oh, you gotta drink a little bit, laugh a little bit, follow the band all the way. Drink a little bit, laugh a little bit, follow the band all the way.
Oh, my lover was a guitarist, and a very fine guitarist was he. All day long he plucks at G-strings, and a couple of other strings too. But at night he comes home and drinks tea. Oh, you got to drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follows the band all the way. Drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follows the band all the way.
My lover is a builder, and a very fine builder is he. All day long he bangs nails, and at night he comes home and
Yes.
bangs around in the kitchen because he's actually quite a good cook.
Oh,
Yeah, he
At
knows
least
how
he
to
feeds
cook.
you.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. Yeah, but so you gotta drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band all the way. Drink a little bit, dance a little bit, follow the band all the way.
Oh, my lover is a tea seller.
and a very fine tea seller is he.
All day long he drinks tea.
And at night,
He comes home, la-da-dee.
Da-da-dee.
see, and this is why live shows are so much fun. I dated all of those guys and they suck. Well, it depends. How did they suck? The bad way or the good way?
Or both?
Or both. I mean, listen, I will always, I simp for food.
The way to a woman's heart is actually through her stomach. I will attest to that.
It's very true. You feed me, I'm a happy camper. That's very true.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, truly, it is an art. Good food probably means other good things, hopefully.
Very true.
You know, I've never heard that correlation, but I like it.
I mean, if you
Oh.
consider the level of care that is taken whenever you cook a very good meal, hopefully
very
it translates into other things.
And the things that they cook as well.
Mhm.
Feed the ladies tips that is, remember, your tips go directly to our stomachs because we like food.
It's true.
Yes, we do.
And honestly, most of us, this is our real job right now. So this is how we eat.
Ooh.
Not to make you pity us, but feed us.
Please.
Feed us.
Yeah. Yeah, please.
It's true. I like food.
Who doesn't? But also I was saying that what they feed you is very important as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, wait. Also, who decided
That's the tip.
the tip? Who decided that oysters were going to be an aphrodisiac?
I don't know.
Someone
Oh,
with a
yes.
very sick sense of humor, truly.
Kit,
I
a
mean-
man who can cook is the most amazing, yet seemingly rare thing. But it is when you find that treasure, you keep it. You keep it.
All right, listen, Isabella, where are you? 'Cause I'm coming for your peach cobbler.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I like peaches. Peaches are very great, very juicy, and I do love a very good juicy fruit.
Oh, I can make lasagna. I like lasagna too, actually. Lasagna.
Excellent.
Tacos.
Very good.
Tacos.
Yes.
Tacos are
Mhm.
delicious.
I love tacos.
And
It's-
just convenient.
It's
Just
true.
like-
Just yeah.
You just go. Do you like a soft taco or a crunchy taco?
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh, look, I've had some Louisiana peaches. Yes. I'll be down. I'm coming. Don't worry.
All jokes aside, yes, absolutely. That sounds amazing.
Yes.
I can order out. I'm really talented at that as well,
Ooh,
Cleopatra.
the same actually.
Melons!
Melons. Oh yes.
I do like some melons. Melons are always
Melons.
nice.
I just like to put them in my hands. Truly.
Ooh, Indian
I like
food.
to knock on them.
You can just knock on some melons. Give them a nice little sniff on the side.
Yep, right. Nice Irish
Irish
stew.
Ooh,
that's like-
See, I'm getting hungry now.
I know.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh,
No, I had the most amazing bowl of ramen the other day. Speaking of food,
I love
was
ramen so
craving
much.
it, and it was amazing. Once I had it, it was everything I dreamed of.
Oh, yes. I had
Did
some
you-
really, really delicious soup dumplings the other day, too.
Oh my
If you
goodness.
haven't...
Has anybody tipped huge tracts of land?
Tracts of land. I
mean,
do love
you
me
know.
some huge tracts of land.
Oh.
I love to try
The
some
French
good French food now.
Listen, escargot is actually very good, but all
It
French
really
cuisine is
is.
excellent.
Ooh, apple pie, but not the type you eat. Oh yes, no. If you have not had Tommy's apple pie liquefied, it is delicious.
Oh.
I have heard tell of this, and I am very intrigued. So you're just going to have to come and find me.
Food and literature, the Agnes Dream Night.
Excellent.
Look, you get me. Food, literature, and D&D.
I mean,
Beautiful.
literally, all three of us right now, we get along for these reasons alone, I think.
This is it.
Oh, just breathe, Isabella.
Yeah, I
breathe.
know. Into the nose, out through the mouth. Into the nose, out through the mouth. If you could be in a speaking of literature, if you could be in a fictional world, which fictional world would you be in? I know it's.
Oh.
I ask the tough questions.
Does it have to come from literature, or is it just any fictional world?
And well, any fictional world, I
Okay.
guess.
I mean, personally, to keep on a nerd streak, I would definitely like to be in the War of the Stars, because I think it would be peak. I would have a lot of fun. I would have my own ship and drive around and be just very cool all the time.
There are books. There are books.
This is true. This is very true.
Sure.
This
Right?
is true.
So most of the books that I read have a lot of horrible, dangerous things that happen to people. So I'm not really sure I'd want to live in those because of that.
That's fair.
However, despite the controversy around it, ignoring all bad things about the author, the world itself that for the longest time in my life I've always wished I could be a part of, and you probably have guessed what it is Harry Potter. Because I could not only do magic, but there are so many cute creatures that I would be a magi zoologist and I would go and play with all of the animals.
Yes. Oh, that would be excellent.
Speaking
love
of playing with animals, we have one more song.
Yes, you do.
Ooh.
And funny story, animals have nothing to do with it. This is the song that my earlier comments that I don't remember about something being dead was going to segue into. But you will know whatever it is as we go into autocorrect.
Ooh.
We ladies of class are quite busy.
Keeping up with affairs makes me dizzy.
When pursued by so many, you write letters plenty, so I took on a scribe to assist me.
He's a handsome and charming Berliner.
But with English he was a beginner.
But his penmanship's nice, and he's always precise, and besides, foreign labor is cheaper. It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Bum bum bum.
COVID fills romance with such threats. I've tried to date without success. Otto said to try Zoom, but he sent the wrong room. Now the office has seen all my assets. Sorry, not sorry.
It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Bum bum bum.
My suitors are all the best. Never know which one will write me next. As I went to reply, Otto looked in my eye and sent it straight back to my ex.
It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. Schnitzel! He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Bum bum bum. I was writing a letter to Nancy about a new person I fancy. I said I hope our love will last. Otto wrote that he passed. Now I guess I should learn necromancy. It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. Krakenwagen! He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Bum bum bum.
With one man I've had lots of luck.
Until with his quill Otto struck.
It is not flick my slot, it is not feel my tots. Never once did I ever mean duck. It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. Affleck, he's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects.
See, it makes sense now.
I getcha.
Amazing. Oh my goodness.
Ladies, we are at an hour of time, so as much as I have loved spending all of this time with you, we need to wrap up soon. But let's see, remember, the ladies provide you this content free every week, so please consider tipping the ladies for all of our hard work. Yes, if you would not mind, if you had the spare change, if you were able to bring it out of your heart and give us a little tip so that we could eat dinner, that would be wonderful.
We love you all, and thank you guys so much for tuning in every week. We really, we wouldn't be here without you guys, and honestly, this makes my heart sing.
Now, before we go, I do need to thank our final sponsor, which is actually our very own Melissa Lee's Dare. It is a wonderful book. It is full of vampires and crazy short stories, and I can't wait to get my copy, and you should get yours too, because it is going to be a very fun read.
As a horror fan, I am super excited to actually sink my teeth into this. I'm excited.
Well, ladies, I think that's about it. I'm just going to go over again. Thank you to our anonymous art lover. Thank you to Otto and Elena. Thank you to Dare by Melissa. Thank you to all of our wonderful, wonderful patrons and our wonderful watchers tonight. All of the love that you have shown us has been fantastic, and I wish that we could do this for like 6 more hours, because I could talk to these ladies for years at this point. It's wonderful.
This is so fun. Oh my goodness.
On that note, I am Lady Arabella.
I'm Lady Agnes.
And I am Lady Margaret.
And we are Chase
Treasure.
Treasure.
We got it that time.
Love you all so much.